Alright, welcome back to the world of water. Few changes, rolled the game forward a bit, but not very far because I still don't have the superstructure built. Let's talk about what I did. There was a lot of suggestions about just having one line of wheels, which pretty much just did this. And then spacing out the wheels, which I think worked the best. Let's look at this. So water is flowing underneath this. I built over top. Let me turn on the user interface and let's lower this down. There we go. I'm not convinced these block the water anymore. And can we see the water flow in here? Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not convinced those really block the water flow anymore. But what's interesting is that putting these two wheels here, see how the flow kind of corrects itself and comes over here? And look how much power these two wheels are getting. Anyway, I want to build on top of here. I could always build out here. I want to build on top of here. So let's do a few experiments. Shall we? Because we're all about experiments. I wanted to do a few experiments before I continue on. So I built this. This was turning faster. I built this. Our current power output is up to 270 now. I'm going to take Dr. Destructo here, and I'm going to delete this. And will the wheels turn faster? While we're waiting for that to get done, let's look at what else I've done. Giant. Okay, it's not giant. It's a large plank pile. New water tank, because I started making gears. I didn't notice this. Remember the old water tank had that weird indent that made it awkward? This one's big, stores 300, and sits right on the road. Very nice. Move these over so we could plant a few more maples. I did take up some space with the path, but hey, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more maples, I think. More log piles over here because we were full of logs. So right now we're sitting on 654 logs, 343 planks. We're almost full of planks again. I need to put in some more plank storage. Unlock the double house, which sits half underwater because I kept running out of beeves. We're out of beeves again. And the death waves keep happening, so I want to put in more. But I did bump up the water to make sure nobody went thirsty. If we look at the dial of priority, this is all set to the lowest priority. So only when I don't have anything else under construction will they work on this. And I want it finished though, but, a couple other comments. So far, this doesn't seem to be helping, by the way. 270, 269, 270. I don't think what I built here blocked the flow at all. Okay. So my next trick is this wheel's not turning, and one of these, and we'll see if that picks things up at all. And then you need a path. Go down, please. Go down, so I can see. You just need a path over there, so I can path you. Here's an access path right here. That should fix this complaint. Yeah, they just needed a path. I'm limiting how many gears we can store, so I don't have to mess with the gear warehouse. So we're creating gears, but I only have one spot to store them. So he creates 30 gears, and then he sits on his butt. I guess I could lower priority this. Yeah, just in case. But we don't need any gears right now. But we'll have 30 gears to spare. All right, our connections are made. We're right around 269, 270. Actually, it's a little lower. It's very difficult to get any more flow out of this thing. An argument could be made that I simply move this wheel over here and see what happens, right? So here we are with this contraption, and you can see we have less power now, 231, than the two wheels together. This is now slower. 34, 8, 8, 70. Should I have a rule to get rid of any wheel that... Yep, that's my rule. Alright, as I suspected, I have not been able to get back up to the 270 that I had with all these wheels together. And this wheel is completely stopped. Zip. Completely stopped. And these two wheels are doing not great, but hey, they're turning. So I'm going to put the wheels back, and we're going to call it a day. And because I only have so much time to mess with this thing. But you can see that this spacing is working. This spacing this way doesn't seem to work very well, because this is still sitting at 70 like it was before. This is still 32, 33 like it was before. Total power 210. Yet, look at the flow over here. The flow over here is picking up underneath here. But if I put a wheel here, it just hurts these wheels. And look how slow the water flow is here. We gotta move on, people. We gotta move on. But you're forcing me to do this. You're forcing me. We're gonna delete all these. Boom. Show me the water pick up speed. It's not happening. The water's not picking up speed. Why? Why? It's some sort of resistance. It's some sort of odd resistance. Look at it rush through here now. It's rushing through all this stuff, and you know... Yeah, it is actually rushing through all these contraptions, rushing through the edge. But the wheel's slowing it down. So it's just the fact that there's so much... I mean, imagine it. The water can easily just take the path of least resistance. Easily. And I don't want to cheese the map by getting close to the wall that shouldn't exist. So that's just the way it is. I'm going to put all my wheels back in, try to get back up to the 270 power that I had at the beginning. Well, as I suspected, it is now impossible to get back up to 270. Thanks for ruining my village, people. But I think a reload might get us there. I don't know. Maybe this stuff. I don't have any storage for logs. Okay? So I'm deleting the rubble. It has to be done. I don't think the rubble slows it down, does it? No. No, it's just I've ruined the magic. I have saved the game. I'm going to do a radical destruction to try to get these wheels to move, just to prove a point to myself. I think we might suspect that this is the problem. Nevertheless. Boom. Boom. Okay, so there you go. I have deleted everything here. The flow should be maximized through here. Look at that flow. This wheel is just not turning. It's stuck. So, I just wanted to point out that this flow is stopped. And the reason this flow is stopped is I started putting these here because I thought, well, the flow is flowing so rapidly here. What if I blocked it off to here? You know, block it off here. But it discovered my trick. And the flow is now stopped. Alright, the water flow mechanic is a little bit broken with this map. I cannot change this. It's early access. It's a little bit busted the way it works. It's okay. I've got this much power. I'm not gonna... 270. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. 270 is the max power here. I really don't want to touch it. Now, the way that I built this is that I did this, then I did this, then I did this. So I feel like if I want more power... I can get it just by coming over here, figuring out where the flow is fast, building two wheels, and then moving on. Don't even think about it. And are we, yeah, 269, 270 is the most flow I can get out of this whole contraption. So we're happy. We're happy with that flow. And it's unfortunate because I did some stuff, and now I have to do some stuff again. I even put in showers. So brace yourselves. I'm going to put in showers. 1, 2, 3 showers. Right there. Alright, the other thing I did, let's see, there's something missing here. And I put in more storage for planks. Large pile. Right next to the showers, you're going to be storing planks. Planks. We need more plank storage big time. I can't believe we're out of it. I put more wood storage over here, more wood storage here. We're going to be out of it. What's interesting is, and I've already broken this, is that we've got stilts here. We're kind of moving the, you know, we're going to build around here. There should be flow here, but there's not. The only flow is all the way around, all the way over here. Why am I talking about it? We're just going to forget about the flow. We're going to play the game for a while. I'm still 259. Oh no, the wheel stopped. I've killed a wheel just by talking about it. See what you made me do? I put in another double here and... Oh, I didn't realize this was 5 of 5. So now we can go all the way up to 10. And you're 4 of 4. You're now 7 of 10. And I believe we've got the right population to just be fairly stable so I can get some stuff built. Yeah, this wheel will never turn again. And neither will this one. That's too bad. And so we'll never get up to 270 power again. I want to do something over here. I want to use this shallower area. Oh, we're going to have to dig this out eventually. But I want to make some recreation. And to make some recreation, I got to stay away from the power. To make some recreation, I've got to somehow manage the flow around an area so that I can keep the water height correct. So why don't we... This sounds like fun to me. Why don't we... Click. Why don't we levy this off here? Okay, now I need to unlock a gate. I actually have the double floodgate unlocked. So what I have to do is somehow raise the water level, which is pretty much impossible unless I have something to control it. Well, I'm working on this area. Because I'd like a Lido. I'd like some recreation in here. So this is going to be my experimental area. But I'm not touching this over here because... How's the power? We're down to 240. So we started out at 270, then 260, now 240. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Alright, I'm unlocking the Lido just to see... It says it'll work here, but I'm going to have to raise... I have to actually raise the water level. I can't lower it. I have to raise it. So this gate works because it can go by half. But I have to dump water in here to raise it up a bit. And then we can have the Lidos in here. I think that's what I'm looking at. I don't think there's a better way to do it. Because if I put it down at this level, it's underwater. So yeah, I think that's the only way to do it. Alright. And how I could just dump water in here with the water dumper dudes. And I've just realized over here that they are now beyond where they can work. They can go one beyond and that's it. So, this should say too far away. This should say too far away. It's time for a new district. We're down to 208. And it is slowly dropping. I'm getting a little worried. Windmills. We knew we might have to do windmills. I thought I could tap the water. Something is changing the water flow and it never goes up. It's only slowly going down. Anyway, I'm building over here. Where is it? Right here. To get more Lidos in, I'm building out over here. Can you see it? There. Yep. This whole thing. It's going to take forever to build. Alright, well here's the proof that this water level is not high enough. So we'll get this gate in. We'll put in a water dump. Where are you going to put the water dump? I didn't really leave room for it, did I? That's unfortunate. Alright. Zombie head. Sorry, Zomubad is going to dump the water in here. The gate is going to raise it up half a level. Is going to allow the water to raise up half a level. As soon as it gets high enough. Come on, dump faster. As soon as it gets high enough, you should turn on. We'll have our first Lido. And then there are additional buildings going in over here. We can have 2 more Lidos eventually. It's a lot of building. Somebody was saying, you know, maybe you should have started with maybe your island's too big, or maybe you should start with a smaller island. The island size is just a speed issue. This island right now will support so many beavers, and it's a speed issue. So basically, I'm slowly rolling through the game, getting them to build one thing after another. It's taking forever to fill this up. But you should be able to get there, and then once it's filled up, you should be able to keep it at that level. It just might take a while. There it goes. The Lido is fully operational. And the lights are on, and we have some Lido action going. Good, and then eventually they'll get this other stuff built. So here's the thing. We're building on here to make the second district. Now, I'm going to need some more food, so I can do one of 2 things. Never mind one of 2 things. I can do one of 17 things. First off, get the housing off the land so we can support more food, because we're going to need some more food. Or, I guess it is an or spend some time walling this off and drain the water and grow some more food down here temporarily. I don't know which would be slower or faster. We're almost completely full of logs. We were. And planks almost completely full of planks. We're using them up now over here, but it's been ridiculous how much stuff we have. And I put some more builders in. Put some more builders over here. So we really need more builders. The haulers were full. We don't have any unemployed at the moment, so we're even. So I'm balanced because we're going to have a death wave and it's going to shrink a little bit. And then they'll come back in and we'll have a few unemployed. Power is now down to 192. I haven't been over here at all. We have 2 wheels fully stopped. The others are slowing down. 3 wheels now fully stopped. The others are slowing down. I don't like to point. I don't know why I'm pointing it out. It's obviously something to do with this map. Who knows? It could be the fact that we're sloshing around over here and we're changing the balance of space and time and water itself. No idea. But I hope we don't go down to 0 power. That would be bad. Alright, so this is neat. I'm putting the new district in, and you can see that this new district is going to be able to reach around the complete circle. See that? Oop, see it? There we go, right there. So this is where I'm going to put it, right here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll put it right over here. New district. And I forget, somebody had a good name for this district. I forget what it was. So I won't name it until I look at the comments and figure out what district this is going to be. But the district gate's going to go here. I'm not going to migrate anybody yet. We need a drop off and then some warehouses. So let's do, I think under labor, I'm going to have to unlock the distribution post. I need space to build this for 250. And the distribution drop off point. And the distribution drop off point will go, oh, I wish the entrance was on the other side. Don't you know? Don't you know? The drop-off point's gonna have to go right here. I really want it to go here, but then what am I gonna do with this space? This space is gonna be over here. If I do this, then I can put a little house in here. If I do this, I can put a warehouse in. Yeah. Drop-off point right here. The medium warehouse can only store one thing, but you're gonna need a beans load of planks and a lot of wood. So this is where the planks can go. Plankety plank, 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 plank. Wrong. Delete. Planks don't go there. We're gonna have to store food somewhere, but planks are gonna go here. Where's wood gonna go then? Yeah, well, something's gonna go here. Actually, you need wood. So logs are going to go here. And it's unfortunate that you guys can't deliver them. And then we're going to need a spot for planks. We're going to need a spot for food. I don't like you anymore. Well, you're insta-build anyway. So let's put that medium warehouse here for food. And then let's build a little path around you, like so. And I'm going to need some more stuff for... See, you can still reach... Yeah, once I put up the gate... Oh no, you can still reach all the way over here. Exactly where you could reach before. Good. That may be new. Or it may not. But I'm gonna drain the whole inside, so I'm gonna put more stuff over here. And then we'll build on. The little city is going to be right here. Power's at 170 if you're keeping score at home. 170. Well, we're rolling right along. Power is dropped even further, I think. I did reload the game. It's 153. I'm not sure if that's higher or lower than the last time. But we have 3 stopped wheels, 4 stopped wheels now. I am doing some panic building over here at great risk. Great personal risk. I'm going to put more wheels way out here. Maybe 2 more wheels way out here, because these seem to be the only reliable wheels for me now. The ones on the end. This one. That one sometimes turns. These 2. We'll connect power out here. We'll do these 2. We're done with that, alright? I am building houses. We're going to put in some triple lodges right here. Here's where the distribution post is going to go. The beavers have a lot of building to do. Look at the wood. We have 8 wood. Okay, or 8 logs. We have 495 planks, so planks aren't a problem. But I don't know if I want to slow down the plankage or not. I guess what I could do is I could pause this planker here, and maybe that'll change the balance a little bit to get us some more wood. But then lickety split, I tell you, once they're done building our infrastructure here for the Lidos, then the wood, we change back over to mostly planks, because they are diligently building out this. And we're going to have more storage here. We're going to have a drop-off point here. We got a big old water bin here. And we'll put some houses in. I didn't think about the houses. Really, it shouldn't be... Have you delivered anything for this yet? The housing should be one level down, because I'm going to want to put in some big lodges here. So why don't... Yeah, I'll do that. Let's get rid of the top level here. And then over here, I think I'm going to have some warehouses. And really, I'm going to need more. I mean, the plank usage. Then, look at the food. 22 carrots, 427 grilled potatoes. We lost like 2 or 3 berries. So, for just a few seconds, we were low enough food for somebody to eat a berry, I believe. But we need some more food. I want to make sure to start pausing housing, so when we get this triple lodge in, we don't have any vacancies at the moment. I'm going to start pausing some of this housing. You can stay, but a lot of this housing is going to go. I'm tempted to pause right now so that you suffer the consequences, but I think instead what I'll do is I will high prioritize this jazz here. It's really hard to reach down. Yeah, so I want to high prioritize this stuff right here so we get these lodges built. And actually, look what I've discovered. I had this low priority a long time ago. Ooh, that's slow. So let's get this built, please. And I'm going to pause these houses. Yep. Pause. We have homeless beavers. We have 9 homeless beavers. And, you know, I'm sorry. But if I don't do that, we're going to end up with too many beavers. And then you'll suffer the consequences anyway. So, Speed 3 will help you get through this disaster quickly enough. And pretty soon there's going to be more homes than when we started with. Alright, I've got the game paused. Our triple lodges have been built right here. I'm building some of these things too. New Lidos are going up. We've got this torn down now. And so we get the recreation. This is a nice recreational and living quarters. And then over here, we're going to have to tear up some of these warehouses. But you're going to be paused, and you're going to be paused, and you're going to be paused. And then if I let the game go, we still have 5 free beds. So, can we pause all these houses? Perhaps we can. So you're going to be paused. 2 free beds, and you're going to be paused. And we have 1 homeless. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. I suppose we could leave 1 house over here. I don't want to. No, I want to use all the land. Did I miss any houses? I don't think I did. So my next trick is going to have to be getting rid of these, getting rid of some of the little warehouses. It's amazing how fast these houses filled up. Because you had a bunch of old folks move in. So yeah, we'll have... No, there's an empty... Whoa, ho. There's 1 free bed. Somebody died. Azebo died of old age. Thank you, Azebo, for your cooperation. Alright, we're doing the destruction. These houses are empty. Kaboom. Kaboom. We get stuff back. That's great. We just want this land cleaned up. So, high prioritize the cleanup of these scraps, please. Now, what do we got? We need warehouses for these now. We're on the move. I really like the way this gate works. I think we'll only need 1 dumper here. I found a little spot we didn't use. You know what that means? That means we can put another lumberjack flag here, because I think we need one. I think we need one. You can now cut... Yeah, I think we need another one over here. This will be good. Let's put another one here. And I wish I had room for 1 more. Do I have any wasted spots? I don't. You guys are wasting tree spots. That's the thing. And you can only reach over here. Oops, I can plant some more maples. I can plant some more maples. We've gotten to the point where we're actually cutting out some areas that I was unable to plant in before. There we go. You can get those planted. Power is down to 137. 137. Thank you, autosave. Alright, we have already exceeded demand. We have 130 supply, 170 demand, and I don't even have this. I don't know why they're going in there. Oh, you're going underneath. Okay. We're up to 628 logs, 109 planks. The amount of building I'm doing is, again, epic. Look at all the warehouses I'm going to build here. This is the whole warehouse district. We have some more housing going in over here. We've got this housing paused. And then I'm going to have to empty all these warehouses. We're doing okay with the food. 302 raw potatoes, 310 cooked, 63 cooked carrots. We're not doing great with the food, but we're doing okay. You guys are building over here to try to add power for me. I want to make a paper plant, but for power, we already unlocked the little windmill, which could potentially give us 200 horsepower. And where could I put this little dude? How much space do you need? We could put you here. And then I just need to get power over to you. Alright, the windmills are hooked up. This contraption is hooked up. Why didn't I put a four-way here? Well, no, I'm not going to get anywhere near there. I'm going to put another wheel here to see what happens. See how fast the flow is here? Maybe how fast the flow is here. Anyway, the windmills are hooked up. We are up to, wow, 497 power, but it relies on these windmills. You're putting out 188, 128. It's impressive. These windmills are pretty impressive. Or the water is incredibly unimpressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheels spinning. I'm going to put one more wheel here. This is like the last of my experiments. This could ruin the whole thing, but we're switching over to wind power. I'm going to put a water wheel in here. And we will see what happens, if this water wheel turns or not. The flow looks good enough. You see the flow going at an angle. But these wheels were putting out a lot more power when I first started. We're still at 488. Alright. So what do we have? We have a lot of logs and we're really low on planks. Unpause you. At least I feel like I've made some progress. Look at all the warehouses are up. I know nobody can get to you yet, but you are going to be grilled potatoes. Okay? Grilled potatoes. And they'll build your path eventually, and then we're dumping... I don't have any place for chestnuts yet. We're dumping all of this stuff. All of this stuff is getting dumped. And it's going to be replaced by gardening. I'll delete the shrine eventually. The beaver's going to have to go. What is this? More grilled potatoes? Don't accept goods. Don't accept goods. I'm going to have to move the grill over. Ah. This house can be deleted right now. And are you empty? You're empty? Why can't I delete you? Oh, there's a roof on top. Well, yes, I'll take those back. Yes, I'll take those back. Yes, high prioritize cleaning this stuff up. We're going potato farming. If I can click on the right button. More potatoes. We definitely need more potato grills. Where's the grill gonna go? You know what? The grill can go right here. Food. Potato grill. How about that? Right here. A couple of them can go here. Absolutely. Let's put 2 of them right here. Once they're built. And you're going to do recipe grilled potatoes? And you're gonna do recipe grilled potatoes. Alright. And I have a little extra hanging off the back, which means I'm just going to leave it there because I think I'm going to expand at some point. So 2 grills, and we have pathing to set this up. We have more warehouses here. I moved the gate over here because this is where it regulates the water now. Pretty happy with this. I'm going to put more. There's going to be another house here with a roof so they can experience some roofing. Nothing here yet, but at the level of a house. Maybe more houses. You can see that we have 12 open jobs, and I don't have enough jobs yet for the distribution post. I could put the distribution post in front of the hauling post, but I would rather have enough beeves to handle both. And you still haven't built this over here because I've been trying to build too many things. But we do have trees up now. Water's down to 28. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, we need an emergency pump. Water's down to 0. Alright, another water pump and a beaver repair shop. Right here at the end. And then you know what? I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to set you at a high priority because I'm a little worried about how low on water we are. Alright, power check. 165 because the windmills aren't turning. But this wheel out here all by itself is turning at a pretty good clip. It might have slowed? Let's go with slown. It might have slowed these two down. They both seem to be moving about the same speed, 14 and 21. Nevertheless, this little dude's putting out 46. You know how that's going to go. Whenever I build anything, it'll start out fast and then it'll slow down. Yeah, I'm tempted to put another wheel over here, but I think I know better. Anyway, power contraption built. Windmills built. That might give us enough power. 353 total when the windmills are turning. Not bad. Warehouses are being destroyed because they're empty. And potatoes are being planted. There, shrines deleted. More potatoes. Good. I don't have any storage for chestnuts. I'm gonna have to fix that. Carrots are empty. I don't have any. There's grilled potatoes. The carrots, most of the carrots go here. We don't have any. We only have one carrot in stock. It's amazing. The carrots, they're eating carrots like crazy. I don't know what to say. But there's more potatoes here. And the beaver statue, man, is going to have to be deleted. I didn't think about that when I built it up there. I said delete. And then the chestnuts I can't delete yet, but we will plant some potatoes here. There we go. And then, right, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I didn't make nearly as much progress as I wanted to, but we've gone on for, I've played for 3 hours. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. As soon as this district gets turned on, we're gonna go down here so we can get some metal, so we can get some bots. The bots will help immensely, I think. I need the carrots. I need more food, though, for the bot oil. Bot fuel. So I need to plant more. I do think I'm going to have to drain this area so that I can plant down here. I mean, there are planting areas here. I've got these berries. But we need the trees. Holy cow. I'm going to have to think about it. Don't even talk to me about this. In fact, I think what actually happens is that when I tore stuff down and tried to rebuild it to make it faster, I could not recover the power, but over the time recording this episode, the actual power output did sink down to what I observed when I started messing this stuff up. So eventually, there's so much water here, but eventually the flow, what equals out, turns into what it was going to be in the first place. I don't know. But there you go with the flow. And these wheels have just stopped and they'll never turn again. Unless something magical happens. So, I think I'm going to put 2 more windmills here. And I'm going to put this power out here for the windmills. Building needs water. Oh, whoops. You guys did drain your water. That's okay. Turn you back on. Fill it back up. I got another pump here. Got another big water tower here. We used our some of our gears. Got a big water tower here. We'll have to store up some more water. I want to get to a surplus of the beeves again, which I don't have. I'm 9 short of the beeves, and I want to get my wood supplies back up. And so much building. We're doing so much building. So much building. This is all this is all out of range. So this is not going to be built yet. They're working on this. They're working on this. I think they're done over here. Good grief. Good grief. But we survived so far, and that's gonna be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.